So let me get this straight. In order to answer the question, you ask a question. Is that how it works in your world? See, a way back, I made a video about a year or so in which I asked a simple question: what proof of evidence there is that atheism is true and correct? Until this day, I have not received one answer. I don't know what drives 1.6% of the U.S. population to place themselves in the atheist category. I'm just simply curious. I just wanted to know what proof or evidence there is that atheism is true and correct. I had over 800 plus comments on that video, and not one I got, what drives a person to become an atheist. All I got was, can you prove to me there are pink unicorns? Tell me that Bigfoot does exist or doesn't exist. I mean, that's not the answer to the question. I simply ask what proof or evidence there is that atheism is true and correct. Now some are confused. Well, actually the majority of them are confused. They keep saying that I don't believe in God. Okay. Well then, if that's your position, then you're not an atheist. You're an agnostic. See, the definition of atheist is one who denies the existence of God. If you look at the Britannica, it'll tell you that. If you look at the Merriam-Webster, it'll tell you that. It's not one who doesn't believe in God. That's the agnostic's position. So, I meant to press, and the reason being is because a lot of folks, in YouTube particularly, say that they're atheists. Okay, well, you ask us and we give you, and that's just not enough for you. Okay, well, forget about us. Forget about Christians and forget about Jews or Muslims or Buddhists. It's not about them. It's not about their gods. It's not about the Christian God. All right? If you cannot answer this question, then just admit you're not an atheist. Because if I don't hear anything, not here, but if I do not see in the comment section proof and evidence that atheism is true and correct, I'm going to probably block you, erase your comments, because I have that right. I could choose that right. That's my right to do in my channel. If you don't like it, I don't care. If you don't have the answer to the question, and I'm not forcing you to, you can watch the video and say, you know what, screw it, I'm not bothering. Go away. If you do have the answer to the question, just answer it. I'm just curious. You're curious about me. We give you the answer. You don't like it. You get mad. Whatever. Okay? But I'm not getting mad about anything that you said. But I would like to know. I really would like to know. I mean, if the amazing atheist who's got lots of subscribers, who gets hundreds of thousands of views on his videos, goes on to say that there's no proven evidence in which he can provide that atheism is true and correct, then he, like you, are agnostics. Well then, if that's not the case, then prove me wrong. Just prove me wrong. I'm just curious. I just want to know what proof or evidence there is that atheism is true and correct. Otherwise, just like Shock and I believe, and many other Christians believe, and a lot of folks around the world believe, that you're no atheist. You're just a... I'm not going to say it. It's just, for all intent and purposes, I'm gonna leave it as it is. All I need, is for you to answer a simple question. So do not bother asking me a question, okay? Because I'm not gonna bother keeping your comments up there. And don't ask how come that's not your business. Forget the ratings. Just answer the question, okay? If your body's okay, great. They allow you to do that. That's their business. Just answer the question. What proof or evidence there is that atheism is true and correct?